Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. I wanted to thank you guys for the support on last video. I want to say on YouTube, I've just been reading the comments and genuinely means a lot because I think when it comes to YouTube specifically and YouTube comments, it means a lot more to me. So really appreciate all that. And when you guys actually enjoy my long form content and where I talk to the camera and stuff, it truly means a lot. I've been thinking about, what I want to talk about on this channel and why I want to talk about it. And I sort of realized everything that I feel the need that I want to talk about on video is usually stuff that I wish I knew earlier on when I was younger. Not even in a super deep way or anything, but just in a way where the stuff that I want to talk about is stuff that I feel like it would have saved me a lot of time, a lot of stress or overthinking about different things in the past. And I don't necessarily regret any of it. I wouldn't change anything about it because, we are who we are because of our pasts. But if I can help someone else not make a mistake that I made in the past, then I feel like I would definitely take that as a W. And before we get into the rest of the video, I just wanted to show you guys what pre-workout meal I've been spamming recently. It's pretty much just a scoop or two of creamy rice from Elevate, and then you just fill it up with some water, microwave it for around a minute is what I usually do. I like it pretty cakey. Kind of looks gross when you mix it, but yeah, I usually throw it in afterwards for a minute with the protein powder too, and then once it's done, it's gonna be all cakey. I add chocolate chips and some Ghirardelli just to, make it a lot more tasty, and it's genuinely so good. So hope you guys can give this a try. I'll put the recipe in the comments. So if you guys don't know, if you haven't seen my Instagram post, I just got sponsored by Gorilla Mind, and they sent me a big welcome box. Actually two, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna do a little unboxing for you guys. And then this one's really heavy, but here's the other one. So we got the high stim pre-workout. I'm excited for this one because I haven't had their high stim in a while. So it's got a ton of stuff, and then we've got they have a natural testosterone booster, boron, and magnesium, zinc, a lot of different extracts like ashwagandha too. So these are usually good for after a meal because boron specifically is better to digest after a meal. It's better later on than in the day too, because ashwagandha, it lowers your cortisol, and you kind of want high cortisol at the start of your day, so you don't want to take it in the morning. I'm excited for these. I've actually never tried these. The Gorilla bars. I'm really excited to try those. So a little bit about Gorilla Mind. Actually started following Derek, the owner, More Plates, More Dates, when I first started lifting, and he is definitely the GOAT when it comes to supplement advice and anything that you put in your body. So that's why I kind of have stuck with their formulas for a while now. I definitely haven't tried everything under their name, like the protein bars or the Sigma, the test booster, but everything else I've tried. I've had their pre-workout many times, energy drinks a lot, protein powder a ton, but I'm very excited. Such a dream to be an athlete for them. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing shoots for them. So I'll be on their Instagram, stuff like that. And yeah, I'm very excited. Here is the Gorilla Bar. 300 calories, 20 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs. Let's try it real quick. It tastes exactly like I thought it would. Like, it just tastes like a Reese's bar. Usually protein bars don't. Like, they have that protein taste, but they just don't even have it. I think it's because it has a little more sugar than a normal one. I would say this is a good pre-workout bar. Carbs would be good with that. And then last thing in this box, vanilla ice cream. The whey protein vanilla ice cream. So I'm excited for this because I haven't had too many protein powders in general. And it's because like early on I had food poisoning from a protein shake. So I just like kind of go with other sources of protein usually. But I'm excited for this because of that reason, because I've sort of been avoiding protein powder for the most part, but I've been eating a lot of cream of rice recently, so this will go definitely really well with the cream of rice as well. I'll let you guys know how I like that on my Instagram. But the bars are insane. I think I might just stock up on a ton of these for pre-workout on top of the cream of rice, because if I can do both of those, that'll be like over 100 grams of carbs, and you don't necessarily need all that, but whatever. I like carbs. So, okay, this is the last box. I think there are two cases of energy drinks, but I might be wrong. The grape energy drinks. I'm definitely going to have these all the time. And then I've also got the Rocket Pop flavor. Out of all the Gorilla Mind energy drink flavors, I think Rocket Pop is genuinely the best one. And obviously that's my opinion, and you can disagree. But if you haven't tried Gorilla Mind before, I would recommend you try that at the gas station first, and then if you like it, just get like a full case, dude. It comes with 12, so it's pretty good. Yeah, appreciate you tuning into that part of the video. I'm insanely excited to be working with Gorilla Mind. Definitely a dream sponsor. I don't think I would have taken any other supplement brand as a sponsor. Always had Gorilla Mind on my mind. And I look up to so many of the athletes for them. So I am just insanely happy. I really am grateful for the opportunity they gave me, and yeah, should be a really fun time with them. But yeah, should be fun. See you guys at the gym. But I still got things to do. Everybody tells me nothing, cause I don't ask something much really of anybody. Everybody tells me nothing, cause I don't ask something much really of anybody. Yeah. Everybody tells me nothing. Yeah. Everybody tells me nothing, cause I don't ask something much really of anybody. Everybody tells me nothing, cause I don't ask something much really of anybody. Okay.
what he'll find. Look into his eyes. Can you read between the lines? Yeah. Everybody tells me nothing, cause I don't ask something much really of anybody. Everybody tells me nothing, cause I don't ask something much really of anybody. Yeah. Everybody tells me nothing. Yeah. Everybody tells me nothing, cause I don't ask something much really of anybody. Everybody tells me nothing, cause I don't ask something much really of anybody. Okay. Boy, you come up with big scary things. I'm not thinking about how that you don't see me. I'm finding all I have, I got, I fucking go. Singing in a loose cannon, that's what's better for you.
So I'm telling you guys, the once I mastered the cream of rice recipe, because I actually hated cream of rice before I figured it out, and honestly the protein powder is what does it for me. I think that's what makes it so much better. But yeah, once I mastered that, I started, I mean, on the cut, the pumps and the workouts have been crazy, which, I mean, usually I'm pretty good about it in general on cuts, but cream of rice is just such a good carb source before the gym that implementing it into my diet has been great for the cut, because it's so low calorie. Even with what I put in it, I put like a tablespoon of chocolate chips and have like Ghirardelli with it, and it's dark chocolate, so it's like healthier, but it's definitely been a lot better than other carb sources that I've tried for the cut. Rice cakes are great too. I still have those from time to time, but you don't really need to explain yourself to other people if they don't understand why you do what you do, or if they're, judging you too. Even if they ask why and they have good intentions, like, of course, respond to them, and if they want to know and they're genuinely curious, like, obviously. But there's been so many points in my life where I say something that I'm doing in the moment or in the future, and I already sense like their sense of judgment or their hesitation with whatever I'm telling them in the moment, and that feeling makes me feel like I need to start explaining my actions or my decisions, and I don't think that's really healthy. Not even is it not healthy for your mental, I think also if you wanted to look at it in a different way, in a more logical way, other than, just making yourself feel better over time. When we tell people our goals or things that we want to accomplish, say in the next year, something like that. Say that I hop on here and I talk about different things that I want to achieve. The more people you tell about a certain aspect or achievement that you want to pursue, the less you will actually spend time doing it, because our brain sort of works in a way where when we start telling people our achievements that we are trying to go for and pursue, then our brain sends us a signal that we have already achieved that goal or are already working on that goal just because we have told someone about it. And this makes us start losing focus on those goals that we just told someone about. So that's one of the reasons why you don't need to explain yourself in that way, in a logical way, rather than just a feeling way, because it honestly will just be better for you over time anyways, no matter who you are. A great book on this that I've read is Ego is the Enemy. And basically it explains that entire concept as to why, as human beings, do we feel that way when it comes to talking about our goals. And it's really interesting because it talks about why our egos tell us that we are accomplishing a goal even though we aren't in the moment. And once I read that book, my perspective had changed like completely, because I stopped telling people exactly what I wanted to do, and I started achieving a lot more, honestly. Because, for example, you're a content creator, or you are an aspiring content creator, and you want to start posting every single day. If you tell people, I just started content creation and I really want to start posting every single day, and I'm really motivated to do this, your brain will send you a signal like, oh, I've already done a week of this, and I just told someone that I'm going to be doing it. Your brain will send a signal like, oh, I've already been consistent, and I've already hit that goal of being consistent, and you start losing that focus. I've actually seen it personally through myself many times. I've told people about plans that I've had in the future or for anything that I'm pursuing, and once I start talking more and more about it, that's when I start to actually lose progress on the goal, because I just completely stopped doing it. And that's basically what I wanted to talk about, is just, you don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to talk about what you're doing. And there's a first reason that I was talking about. You know, it'll make you feel much better overall. It's a sort of self-love, because if you feel like you don't need to explain yourself anymore, you're going to naturally just trust in yourself a lot more. You're going to respect yourself much more, and you're going to just believe in yourself, because you're not going to need people's validation to continue what you are doing. And of course, telling like your best friends or your girlfriend or your partner, whatever it is, your goals and things that you want to achieve, of course that's never going to be a huge problem. But if you start telling everyone and things like that, it'll just start building up, and you're going to notice that you just feel like you are never validated. And trust me, like, I've been through that. So if you feel that way, then just try your best this next month. Go do things that you love, and do not tell anyone why, unless they're genuinely curious. Don't tell them why, because don't feel like you need to explain yourself, and just do the things you love without caring about other people's opinions about what you're doing. No one else knows yourself better than you, so just trust yourself and love yourself. And that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. But all right, so real quick, here are the giveaway winners. All right, so here's a list of Instagram usernames. If you zoom in, maybe you could see yourself. Here's the first winner. Oh, shoot. Okay. First winner, 5 pieces of clothing. I'll reach out to you. And second winner.
Yay!
Oh, shit. It's all dark. Can't see anything.
Congrats!
All right, well, so that wraps it up. These are the 2 winners. Chavi 316 and Loon at. I'll be reaching out to you guys on Instagram, and we'll see what you get in the mail.
Yippee! Congrats!